Hello, everyone. Welcome back onto my business page here in Facebook and in YouTube. If you're watching, wherever you're watching it from, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you guys are at. If you are watching me live, just shoot comments down below and let me know where you're watching from. And if you're catching this on replay, please do that as well. So my name is Malor Graho. I am also Lorinda Graho. I am a physical therapist by profession and a proud digital business owner. I am now also a coach in our digital business community. So today, let me talk to you guys about um, 3-second decision that can change your future. But let me be clear first, okay? The the 3 second thing here that I'm about to discuss with you guys, that when I say a 3 second decision, I don't mean being impulsive or jumping into things carelessly. I'm talking about that window of courage we all have, when that moment where fear fear is like screaming and telling you no, but deep down your heart there is this voice whispering, this could be for me. So that 3 second decision making in there, 3 second decision making, that you either have to choose between a yes and a no. So it's in those 3 seconds that we either step forward or we allow fear to win over us. And because here's the truth, we all know all of those successful people out there, when they started, they didn't have everything figured out. They were just courageous enough to take that first step. They started imperfect and then just learned along the way and kept moving forward. And that's because of that 3 second decision time that they have to make. Well, you see, a lot of you who follows me, most likely, we're all in the middle class here. A lot of us here in the US, wherever we're at, it's life as a middle class family is not easy, even more for an immigrant, right? You're an immigrant and you're in the middle class because we work so hard, but it often feels like we're just surviving because there's always bills, the rising costs of the commodities, right? There's something in my glasses. Tuition, the tuition. I know about the tuition. We have two college kids. We have two college boys, and as immigrant, of course, we are providers for our families back home. My home is in the Philippines, so and then there's always emergencies in there. So you have to make sure that you have enough funds for that. Set aside funds for that. And while we're trying to keep up with everything else, we sometimes, I say most of the time, forget to take a chance on ourselves. We do because we prioritize everything else before us. Well, you see, when this business opportunity was first offered to me, I didn't say yes right away. It actually took me a few months. Why? Because at that time that it was offered to me, I was going through a lot of emotional healing, and the timing just didn't feel right back then because I felt so drained. I was working two jobs. I was going through a lot of emotional stress other than the work. There's a lot more personal issues other than just the work. And I was drained. I just felt drained. I was lost. Basically, I was lost. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know what I would want to do. So That's why I didn't feel like I couldn't take on anything else because I didn't know where I was heading. I did not know where I was actually at that time. But eventually, I gave myself 3 seconds to ask. And that was on my 50th birthday. And then I asked myself, what if this is the start of something better? What if I finally say yes for my family and my future? I didn't have I didn't have it all figured out, and that's okay. That is okay because I really know that successful people take risks even when they don't know every step of the business or every step that they take. They, as I said, they just start um, unprepared, and then just learn along the way. So even so, when I started the business, everything was doing great. So everything I was progressing. I was making my way there towards the goal of what I wanted to be at the end of this business. And everything was like progression over progression, success. Every it was just like going up and up and up and up and up towards heading to where I was going. So then even after I began making progress, or while I was on my way of making that progress, life threw a storm my way. And that was when my dad passed away. And in that moment, I could have easily given up or maybe throw out the towel, right? But I decided to take that pain and let it fuel me instead. I chose I choose to rise above the storm. That's the power of small decisions made with courage. Small decisions made with courage, because I was choosing to rise above the storm. You see, my point here is your yes doesn't have to be perfect. It it just has to be taken. You just have to take that yes. You have to just be fully committed onto that yes. And that's what I want you to take away from this short live that I'm doing today. It's not about being fearless and impulsive. It's about being brave for just 3 seconds. 3 seconds to say yes to opportunity. 3 seconds to say yes to an opportunity. 3 seconds to keep moving forward, even when life feels heavy. When I said yes, I wasn't really sure, but I knew at that moment it is something I would want to do. When I said, yes, I shall continue doing this business, my heart was heavy. My heart was broken. Not just my heart, my spirit was broken because half of me was lost. Half of me was gone. Half of my being was gone. But I still said yes. I was because those tiny decisions that you make, those tiny positive decisions and courageous decisions that you make, they can do like a ripple effect. It's they can change your life, your family's future, and your story of resilience. So if you've been hesitating, overthinking, or watching me quietly on the sidelines. I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Because I was there too. Because it took me months to say yes. But eventually, I gave myself those 3 seconds of courage, and it changed everything. I continued to say yes, even when life threw a curveball at me. I continued to say yes in the middle of grief. I continued to say yes amidst my struggles and uncertainty. And if I can do those, so can you. If something in your heart is telling you, maybe this is for me, don't wait for the perfect timing. Just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and say yes. Whatever that is, reach out to that person. Explore it. Ask questions. Because those 3 seconds of courage could be your first step to freedom, growth, and a better future for you and your family. And it could be your breakthrough, the breakthrough that you've been waiting for. I thank you all for being here with me, and just proud of myself. Good job. I didn't cry, but I was about to. Whew. So remember this. Healing takes time. I continue to heal, and I'm giving myself time for it. Healing takes time. Life can be hard, but it's all about your perspective. It's all about your mindset. However, your future can shift in just 3 seconds. In that 3 second moment for you to decide something. Because one small yes that you take imperfectly, but with courage, one small yes that you take imperfectly, but with courage, it can change everything for you. It can totally change everything for you. That's it for me. And I thank you guys for being here. If you guys are watching this on replay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shoot me a comment down below. And you guys are all amazing. May you all be abundantly blessed with anything and everything that your heart truly desires. I thank you, thank you, thank you all. God bless everyone. And I'll see you guys again on my next live. Bye for now.